Niggas on and me too. Eat them like cabbage.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, and so is the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Our game tonight featuring the Cavaliers as they go up against Milwaukee. Well, for the Bucks, they haven't competed at the level they'd like.
Tell them sit down.
It's the NBA on. Now let's get it.
Well, guys, when I asked him what impressed him the most...
Thanks, David. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Harden out there with Isaiah Thomas. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's Nance in at the power forward position. Now here is Davis. Healed with it. Now Thomas defending. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with a 3. Offensive rebound. Davis drops in the layup for 2. Davis has got his team on the board to start the game for the Cavs.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Thomas passes to Harden. Valanciunas with a screen on Lynn. It's Harden with the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, you look at a player of Harden's ability, and a couple of things stand out for me. One is his competitive spirit. He's understated, but he's very competitive. Doesn't take nights off. He's a guy who really takes pride in showing up and playing every game.
And to illustrate Harden's competitive nature, last season he famously said, I just want to hoop. I'll rest when I'm done. You know, Clark, that's exactly what you want to hear from your team leader.
Yeah, you love hearing that. Owning the responsibility of leading and showing up all the time. And Harden, heavily depended upon by his team, gives you everything he has every night. Not super flashy, but very competitive and driven.
Healed with it. Thomas is there. Healed with it. Now guarded by Parsons. Here's Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Parsons' shot is off.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
Here is Harden following the basket by Buddy Hield. Thomas kicks to Parsons. Lets the 3 fly. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in the real zone.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Nance dishes to Thomas. And Clark, when you look around the league today, is there a player that you watched and think, hey, yeah, that reminds me of how I used to play?
There are a number of guys that come to mind a little bit. Tobias Harris is an outstanding player, terrific young player and young man. Has a game similar to mine in that he's really versatile, does a lot of things well, not super flashy, but very productive. He comes to mind right off the top of my head currently.
Now Valanciunas after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Nance passes to Thomas. Harden outside. Shoots over Lynn. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. That's 7 points for James Harden. Lynn kicks to Gobert. Harden against Lynn. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And Parsons gets it to go. Parsons got his first points of the night.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. Harden's got 9.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Lynn kicks to Davis. Outside, Lynn. Gasol setting the pick for Lynn. Over Harden. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Great awareness of the clock to end the quarter.
That's just really good clock management there. I mean, that's how you close a quarter.
James Harden getting it done for Milwaukee. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the... Milwaukee leading by 3. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. We've got Chandler Parsons. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. Thomas inside. Covered by Hield. No good that time. To the paint. Here's Lynn. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It goes on Chandler Parsons.
Love the attacking mentality. Lynn doing whatever he can to get himself to the line.
And that one falls for Lynn.
Jeremy Lin, an attack guard if there ever was one. He wants to play downhill all the time. Explodes to the rim and forces the defense to react to his drives.
Harden kicks to Thomas. Nance outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Lynn. Here's Harden. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Not a good pick there. If I'm shooting the ball and I'm looking at him, I'm asking, where is the effort? You've got to do a better job of screening.
Gasol against Valanciunas. 13 feet away. They get it back. Davis. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Harden. No good on that one. Some solid defense there from Lynn. Cavaliers shooting the ball at 42%. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on James Harden.
And, you know, the former undrafted point guard just continues to impress. Lynn is an exciting, unpredictable player on the court, but he brings value, too.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Near the 3-point line, it's Thomas. No good off the front iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
No good from Gasol.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
And then slams it in.
You've got to respect and you can't sleep on the passing ability of Harden. Love how he zips it over to open teammates.
Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Lynn dishes to Hield. They set the screen. And it's Davis missing.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen. Got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Milwaukee.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Davis with a screen on Harden. To the middle. Layup off the pick. And he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up. It's going to send Ed Davis to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys.
Nance a screen. Harden with it. And it's Lynn picking him up. Thomas, no good.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Lynn kicks to Gasol. 56 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Harden, that's good.
Boy, he's dangerous right now. He feels like he's making every shot he puts up.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Hield kicks to Davis. Up top, Lynn. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Lynn's got 8 points.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah, these teams evenly matched, Greg, trading hits and refusing to give up any advantage.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Dishes to Gobert. Hield kicks to Gasol. Over Valanciunas, and Gasol gets it to go. Gasol's got his first basket.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime
Welcome
Show.
back, folks. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For the Cavaliers, Kenny, what did you see from them?
You can see where the priorities are. Rebounding, and then more rebounding. They made a concerted effort to get the glass clean.
And you, big fella. That about wrap.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now. The Bucks trail. And you know about Harden shooting and his ability to get to the line and all that, but you know, Clark, what some people don't realize is just how fast he's going end to end. I mean, he can just blow by players in the open floor.
Yeah, he's got deceptive speed, Kevin, and part of that is how he's worked to change his body from his college days at Arizona State to who he is in the NBA. He slimmed down a bit, but he still has that strength and that barrel-chestedness that allows him to play so well through contact. But you're right, his speed is lethal and deceptive.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball.
Take a break.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Marc Gasol is out there with Davis. Then it's Hield. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he knocks down the first one. We look around the league at some of the younger talent, Clark, and there's a lot of great young players. Who do you think might make the jump to superstar status in a few short years?
I'll tell you what, if he can stay healthy, Joel Embiid is special. Man, Devin Booker I like, fun to watch, great shooter. But I'd give the nod to Joel Embiid. This guy is graceful, he's big, he's strong, and highly skilled.
And Clark, as a Midwest guy, you grew up watching your teams go up against the Bucks, and even as a player, you faced off against them more than your fair share. When you think about the history of the Milwaukee Bucks, who leaves an imprint on your mind for how they help that franchise?
Well, guys that I actually played against, Sid Moncrief would be at the top of the list because he was so integral to the Bucks' success. Really good at both ends of the floor, a leader. I didn't have to guard him, but I played against those really good Bucks teams in the early mid-'80s, and he was a big part of that.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Gasol. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work.
Harden gets the bucket.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
Gasol, a screen on Thomas. Here's Hield. Milwaukee with the rebound. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Valanciunas with the ball. Gasol covering. No good from Valanciunas.
Good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Davis, the pass to Lynn. Lock at 6. That misses off the backboard.
That's good offense. The shot didn't go down, but they'll live with that.
The 3 from Harden. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the Cavaliers.
And they really based almost their entire offense around the 3-point shot. Spread the floor, space the defense, and if the deep shots aren't falling, at least it should open things up inside.
So I already have this before this.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. Nance a screen. To the middle. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Back to B. Good play defensively. Pass to Lynn.
If I were to find you right now, I literally
he kicks to Hield. Davis setting the pick for Hield. And here comes Parsons leading the fast break. And Parsons slams it in.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Harden against Lynn. Gasol kicks to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Feeds it to Lynn. Tries a 3. Parsons with the rebound. Parsons got his 3rd rebound on the night. Gasol setting the pick for Lynn. Outside Gasol. He feeds it to Gobert.
It's actually,
Gasol
pisses me off. It genuinely pisses me off.
Trying to get back on track and misses it off the right side of the rim. Milwaukee in the lead. For 3. In for his 7th make in 13 tries.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His 2nd 3 of the half right there.
Outside, Lynn. And there's the pass to Davis. Outside, Lynn. Davis setting the pick for Lynn. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the 3rd quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely
I gave you the money. It's my money that costs it.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
James Harden getting it done for the Milwaukee Bucks. He's been a major threat from 3-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Nobody holds the ball, not even 1,001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive, a pass, whatever you got.
Specific instructions from Greg Popovich. You don't have a clean look, don't have an open lane, move the ball.
Yeah, and the key is fast decision making, and that takes great recognition from all 5 guys in terms of communication. That's really what we call chemistry.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Hands out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Chandler Parsons. Then it's Thomas. And it's Harden in at the point. Here's the screen. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Harden's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Davis in the corner, passes it to Hield. No good on the triple. Milwaukee leading by 5.
Why are they running?
In the corner, Harden.
Like, I mean, I can somewhat understand other things.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 26.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And that one, good. 6 points for Marc Gasol.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Thomas a screen. Harden against Land. Harden can't hit. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And the rejection by Harden. Here's Valanciunas. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shot.
And he can't get the first one.
But he's the scrawny white girl. He went from making fake ass fucking bucks with
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Look at those fucking commercials. Yes. Don't be a Dave. Be a real Dave. Move, Dave. That's my girlfriend. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know. It's local. Yeah, it's fun. Every fucking day. Every other commercial set.
The first one falls.
I've never heard something like that. So I'm pretty sure they have that whole thing. Like, okay, so doubles don't bother me as long as it's 2 different commercials. What really pisses me off is when it's the same commercial twice in a row. I haven't had that.
And both free throws good for Dave. Bucks leading by 3. Harden kicks to Nance. Screen by Valanciunas. Nance dishes to Thomas. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And that's how you move the basketball. Awesome passing leading to the bucket.
Davis with a screen on Harden. Then the pass to Davis. Outside Gasol. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And through the years, he's become very confident in that shot. Gasol's almost better from mid-range than he is in tight. That's a great weapon for a 7-footer to have.
Gasol against Harden. Steps back and fires. And another basket for Milwaukee.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
Hield kicks to Gasol. Over Valanciunas. Here's Lynn. And stolen by Thomas. Harden with it. And it's Lynn picking him up. Harden dishes to Thomas. There's the screen. Hands the screen. Harden against Lynn. Shot from 12. Here's Valanciunas. Nance passes to Harden. Shoots over Lynn. James Harden again. And now a 7-point Bucks lead.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
And that's what you want to do. I mean, you can't let the opposition off the hook here. I mean, you've got to keep adding to that lead.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They trail by 7. 41 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
Oh, trash. What's going on? Okay, so here's the thing, right? You assume my mouse got genuinely serious.
Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, James Harden.
I know. What an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight.
It's because this is the only time you're fucking here. That's literally the only time that we're both here. I've actually been listening.
Here's Gasol. Trying to find Hield and gets it to him. On the wing, Davis. Outside, Lynn. And Gobert kicks to Hield. He dishes it to Gasol. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
Yeah, I really. I keep intending to. No.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Gasol is screen. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And I really like how Lynn elevates his game when it's all on the line. Just an amazing performer in the clutch.
I know. They're on the way out to work. I know. I just like, okay, so genuinely my lead.
And that's an intentional foul.
Takes it 3 minutes. 3 minutes is important. I get the clock in at 12,
so the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And no mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're down by 7. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Oh my God. Dave brought up Camden Surgeon. Bro. I have a story to tell. Oh boy. The saga of fucking hentai Cobra. I'm on stream. Yeah? Yeah, so you probably shouldn't be yelling. No problem.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. They trail by 7.
So,
and it's Napier missing.
Pork. What? When you ask me, what the hell did you cut? Oh,
Outside
yeah,
Thomas.
That's why you look at it. So, just go ahead.
And so the Bucks take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here.
Talk about anime with it. No, I don't.
So much.
I don't talk to you at all.
And then
Look, you brought it up the first day. Sorry, guys. Talking to my roommate. No. But yeah, you brought it. Well, he brought it up, but still. He brought it up, and I looked at him fucking weird. And they tortured me all day talking about fucking hentai and fucking Boku no Pico, while I was literally in anguish. And since then, he keeps trying to fucking bother me, just fucking chime me in on whatever I'm fucking saying. And every single time I tell him, don't talk to me. Like, we're talking like